Hey guys, it's Omer from MMOs.com and I'm going to do a quick first impressions gameplay video for Closers Online. Free to play action MMORPG published by Nexon Korea. I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes running around, checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Closers or just learn more about it, do check the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. So let's go and create our character right over here. We're going to select one of these characters. I'm liking her a lot. I'm already, her boobs just like sagging in place and coming right back up like a slinky. A+, but there's a lolly so we can't play her obviously. I like her too. She got the fang going on, little anime fang. But the character creation is, I can already tell the game's a bit like DFO. I've seen the trailers for it. It's an action MMORPG with, I believe, persistent hubs and instance areas, kind of like Soul Worker, DFO, Vindictus, and so forth. I think she's the most lolly-esque, so we're gonna play her, the girl with the two blades. So actually, we have 10 playable characters, and these are basically our classes. She has a gun. Every time I see a character with a gun, I want to play her, but we cannot betray the lolly. We're going with the lolly. Alright, click. I think this is it. There you go. My character name will be RemoteX, and it should hopefully be available. There you go. The game is a Korean for me because there actually is no English patch for this game. Closers launched back in South Korea in December of 2014, and it really hasn't been announced in the West or any news about a Western release, but it's been going since late, 2014. But if you want to play the game and you've played other MMORPGs before, getting past the interface and the Korean barrier shouldn't be that difficult. But I'm curious what this game is about. I do like the art style a lot. It looks like a really crisp action game based on the trailers I've seen, and the art style is gorgeous. Any anime fan will absolutely love it. It looks, again, phenomenal. But we'll see when we get into the game. Kind of pumped. So 10 playable classes is already kind of a big deal. It's nice. Again, not classes, characters. And keep in mind, because you're choosing a character, you really can't customize your appearance in the character creation screen. We're going to go ahead and skip this. Nice start. We get to check out the booty. So you can't really customize your characters like hair and stuff. I'm sure you can get stuff in the game to customize all that stuff, but you can't do any of that in the creation menu because you're playing as a character. You're not making your own character. It's all voice acted too over here, so clearly the developers spent some effort on it. Not very good sign though. So basically we can, without even using our mouse at all, it looks like we move with this. We get Z and X. So X to jump, Z to swing. Oh, we can attack pretty quickly that way too. There's a little tutorial we're doing right now. I believe the game's story is set us in Seoul. It's called Dimensional Conflict, so we're fighting extra dimensional beings in the streets of Seoul. I'm sure it all makes some sense. 26-hit combo, easy. We're just mashing our Z button. Combat does feel pretty fluid. Visuals, the game looks a little bit. Hold on, make him up the graphics. I'm not sure if my settings are maxed out or not. We're kind of at default right now. We're right over here. What if we move this to the right? Is the right good? Oh man, I don't know. Yes. I don't know. We'll leave it in the middle for now anyway. No big deal. So let's go move to the left. It says go over there. Am I like Aurelia? I got the little blades behind me. I like they have that in Blade and Soul as well. Looks kind of cool. 6-hit combo. So if you play DFO, the combat should be a bit similar. It's kind of like DFO, but a little, well, actually it's very similar to DFO. It is side-scrolling-esque as well, even though it's got the pseudo 3D graphics. Level up very quickly. But yeah, I kind of want to see how the progression works anyway. So right now we're just in the tutorial mission. I'm curious if there's a persistent hub. We have abilities too, spacebar, A, we go and use them. Little mini cutscenes in between them. They look kind of cool too. There you go. Luckily, you don't have to have a VPN to play this. You just need an Nexon Korea account. A lot of Korean games do require a VPN, but luckily this does not. And Hyper Universe does not as well, which is nice. But leaving a VPN on is never fun. It's much easier to do without it, especially if you're rocking a free VPN. Level 3. Wow, these are fast levels. So A, it's loading my abilities automatically. Actually, these might be like the tutorial levels. It might not carry over. In fact, I know the PvP in this game is supposed to be MOBA-esque, so it might be because of that. You can buy item slots 1 through 6, and I only have A, S, and D right now. We'll use our abilities to kill these guys too. So yeah, I'm loading up way too quick for these to be persistent levels. We'll see more when we actually get through this little mission. Step 3, A, S, D. Let's go use all these abilities. Man, look at these sick levels. Easiest levels of my life. So that's one biggest downside about character-based games. I mean, you can't really customize it the way you want. But honestly, it's all gender lock as well when it comes to character-based games. Block clear. Now we keep going to the right. You know, I grew up playing these arcade side scrollers, so like this kind of game isn't necessarily like. I know some people want to have some more freedom on where they want to go, but if you want like freedom in the MMORPGs, you're not going to be playing games like Vindictus anyway, or Dragon Nest, where all these games have the persistent hubs. Alright, we gotta use, I guess, different ability. Tutorial's teaching us how to fight a boss now. Yeah, we should not be tanking damage here. We gotta use C. So basically, it's telling us if we're stuck in a combo lock, you click C to break out of it. And the combat for that stuff should be actually pretty useful. It makes PvP pretty action-oriented and obviously skill-based, knowing when to use your cooldowns and your abilities. Let's go kill this guy too. It doesn't feel as fluid as I kind of expected, or rather wanted. Doesn't feel as polished as it could be, I feel like. Yeah, maybe because my graphics settings are not maxed out either. Plus, I'm obviously playing from the US, so there's obviously built-in ping as well. So we gotta do combos as well. A. Let's do A twice. So let's get a little mini follow-up. We can do S twice over there. We can do D. We can do that twice as well. Get the combos going. It's still circling the C over there. We can do V now. Is it like our ultimate? Oh, it's on cooldown. It's off cooldown now. I guess maybe it might be a self buff that we already did. We'll do double A as well. And once we clear these guys, it should let us keep going. I actually like playing games like this when you're playing with friends and co-op. But I do like the visuals in Soul Worker a bit more. The Soul Worker visuals are top notch. Block clear. Elite kill. Man, we are flashing. Look at that sick jump. We just flew in the air. Almost got a panty shot, but not quite there. Oh, we gotta go this way now. So it's still telling me to click C. We'll click it again just because it kind of wanted me to. So again, C is my move that breaks stun locks. It's got a pretty massive cooldown though. We have G as well. So as you play through these levels and get more, I guess, levels here, you unlock a lot of skills. Because again, you have Q, W, E, R, G. A pretty massive skill window. Alright, we gotta use some better abilities. Let's go. Oh my god, there's so many dudes here. Alright, we're gonna AoE kill all these guys in a second. Drop that D. They get stun locked inside my giant blue balls. There you go, easy. Look at that 21 chains. A little siren noise and a boss comes. That's kind of cliche, I'm not gonna lie. Like, super cliche, let's be real. So you can dodge up, down, left, right as well. So you have that plane to walk through. But obviously everything's kind of segmented off, you know. It's like a classic, it's gonna be like a game like DFO. Or you know, that's arcade side scrollers, really. I mean, it's got the 3D look, but it's a side scroller. This tutorial boss is gonna get done, so I click F and G. The builds look definitely pretty cool though. And obviously this is way more difficult once we get past the tutorial. 12 hit skill chain. I think people are actually talking through the channels as well. Part of channel 193, I have a lot of channels. So I guess that's like the global server chat. Man, look at these double S's. The triple S. Look at that rank, boys. So we get to pick one of these or we get all of them. Nice. We get all the goods. We got a radio. Oh, we got a cute little plushie thing. What is it? I want whatever this is, I want to have it equipped. So wow, there's a lot of item slots. Holy crap. Okay, look, all the item slots are in the game. We can equip all these goodies. We got purples. Obviously, those are way better than anything we had because we just picked them up. At least I imagine they're better. And before the game gives you like amazing starting items and all the loot at the beginning sucks. RF Online did that and it was kind of annoying. B. Jang Hyung. Closer's line. Do not cross. Guys, don't cross that closer's line, guys. I'm not sure what the name of the game is supposed to mean. So now we're in Zone 1. It's all pretty. Happy land. Happy birthday. So is there going to be a persistent realm or is it just going to be these because actually before we got to the character creation screen, we had to choose a lobby. There were levels, level 1 to 22 lobbies is what I'm in right now. And there were different lobbies for different level ranges. So I'm curious how the game is structured now. Because it's clearly not going to be an open world. Oh, the NPCs are talking. We got a quest here. So I select if there's a quest NPC, it means we're in some kind of persistent hub. That's our tutorial menu. Close that out. We're level 10 already, so actually we were gaining persistent levels. I know the PvP is MOBA-esque. So yeah, we're in a persistent hub right now with this level 15 player over here. You can see their, I guess, look at their inventory over here, see their gear. And it's a lot of stats on that gear. Actually, it's a set gear, 5 out of 5. So if he has all the set items, it gets nice little bonuses. I actually liked when, I think Diablo was the first game I knew that did the set gear thing. And I actually really love games that do that because it kind of gives you a goal for like what to work towards, like what items you want to collect right away. I don't know why, but I'm a sucker for the set gear systems that we've seen in a lot of ARPGs. So yeah, you do gain levels pretty quickly. We're level 10 after the tutorial, so I guess the first 10 levels are literally nothing. The game might have a crazy high level cap either, or it might just slow down a crazy ton, so we'll see that. Unfortunately, again, we don't understand any of this stuff, but honestly, let's be real. Does it really hurt your game experience at all if you can't read that? Most of us will skip it anyway to the point where it makes no difference. And like, you know where to go. You talk to NPC with the question marks. She's actually really cute. It's a police officer. You know, you are way too cute to be a police officer. I'm sorry. Gotta get on the pole. Efficiency. Alright, where are we going now? We got a boost. Maybe that's why we're leveling pretty quickly. Is it like a photo booth? Well, this thing is kind of freaky. It's our mission map, so from here I guess we can pick which areas to go to. Again, if you've played Vindictus, you've played Dragon Nest, you've played Soul Worker, all these games have almost the same structure. You have the persistent hubs where you can trade, you can buy items, craft, everything you want to do, you know, the MMO elements, and then you have action elements taking place in instanced areas. Whoever you party up with, or you can go solo. I guess we're going to be on, I guess, mission number 2. No, well, this is level 10 to 11. We can do it on easy mode. So these are all the missions available in my current area. So let's go do the... Did we already do this one? No, let's just skip that if we can. Different difficulties. Actually, we can only do this one right now anyway. And after we beat this, we'll unlock more. And you have multiple difficulties as well. One of these will be solo, one will be with party. I'm not sure which is which. I think I'm doing the solo one right now. Usually when you do with parties, it will scale up the difficulty. Again, very similar in nature to games like Vindictus and Soul Worker. Obviously, our style is more Soul Worker than anything else. Battle on. Here we go. I want to see my... Is there any stat systems? I can't bring that up right now, can I? Whatever, we'll just keep fighting for now. We run in ninja mode. Is there any actual practicality to running like that? Is like... You see like in Naruto and like my character when I double tap a direction. Do you actually like... Is it actually aerodynamic or is that just looking douche if you actually ever do that? I'm calling bullshit on it because we'd see it in like real races that was the thing. It looks so derpy. Now we're going this way, boys. I'm not sure I'm getting some minor FPS issues, so the video may not come out as high quality as I kind of hope, but I think we'll manage. So this is actually much faster paced than a game like Soul Worker 2. Probably the best way, like the best comparison is probably DFO in terms of pacing, because Soul Worker was a little bit slower, but it felt a little smoother as well. And I do think optimization and fluidity are super important. A game has to feel right, and as is. It could be by ping, but something doesn't feel right about the animations and the fluidity of the game. And Soul Worker, even though I had some higher ping from playing for North America, it just felt more fluid. Obviously, I mean, I don't know which game is more popular. This game is out in Korea right now. I believe Korea and Japan. Closing is out in both regions. This video is being recorded on the Nexon Korea version. Link in the description on how to download and where to get your Nexon Korea account. Yeah, I want to see what I can do with my levels, though. What kind of customization options I have. Because we've got abilities automatically as is. I mean, I'm level 10 over here. Can we see like our XP meters on the left? I want to bring up like can we see our character sheet real quick? All right, this is our gear. Nothing over here. Arena points. There's a PvP ladder system 1v1, 3v3. And PvP in these kind of games could be a lot of fun because when you use your abilities, when you block, when you juke, when you break sunlocks, can be super important. I'm not sure. Again, one of these will be. It's probably gonna be K. There you go. It's always K. K is always the skill menu in Korean games. So I think it's leveling up. We have one skill point right now. I think it's at the auto right now. I think this is the check mark for auto or something because it is putting points automatically for us. But yeah, we can do some emotes as well. Let's get out of here for now. Keep going. I'm not sure if this is ever gonna come out in the West. We can always hope. But the fact that it's been over a year, actually 2 years as of this video, the likelihood of this coming out in the West is, I would say, quite unlikely. Oh, we got another boss over here too. I do think it's very difficult for these style games to compete with DFO. I mean, DFO is easily the world's most popular game like this. In fact, DFO is currently the world's most successful MMORPG. The game makes more than World of Warcraft, so it is going to be very difficult to compete. Plus, so many people already play DFO, so getting them to switch to a game like this, when the fundamentals, again, are kind of similar, is definitely going to be rough. And again, these guys have multiple HP bars, very similar to the bosses in any one of these action-y instance games. Easy. Back attack does more damage. Got that skill chain, and got some loots. Mission complete. Oh, look at those double S's. Oh, triple S's, JK. Little bonuses, too. And again, these are always so easy when you run them solo. It does get more difficult when you play with friends. I know when I did the Soul Worker one, it did get a little harder that way. So one of these is leave, and one might be like something else. I think we did correctly. Maybe F2 was do it again or go right to the next mission. And again, you unlock new stages as you beat current ones. Very tried and true formula. It's been done many times. I like the characters. I like the art a lot. I mean, 10 playable characters is quite nice. I'm not sure there's job advancements. I kind of hope there is because without job advancements, you don't have too much to look forward to. because DFO had those. But it's something about the movement. It doesn't feel as fluid as it could be. And even when I'm running up and down like this, how silly does this look, right? Like, my character isn't animated to like actually turn around. You can only look left and right. So it's obviously very side-scrolling-ish. Repeatable quest with the green exclamation marks. That is a universal sign. But guys, this is Closers Online, a quick look at it. If you guys do want to learn more about it or play it yourself, check out the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. Yeah, check out that clipboard, girl. Check it out. Yes, now stare at me. Later, guys.